Yeah.
Today in our kitchen, we'll be making a really easy and yummy recipe of dal makhani. It is just like dal but infused with butter and cream and with lots of spices to give it this wonderful taste. So now we're going to start by soaking half a cup of red beans and 1 cup of black dal for overnight. Then we're going to add the beans and the dal into the pressure cooker. And then we're going to add water so the dal and the beans are completely covered. And then we're going to add in 1 tablespoon of garlic paste and 1 onion chopped. And 1 teaspoon of salt. And then we're going to close the pressure cooker and let it go for about 15 to 20 minutes. But the amount it takes for your dals to cook, it depends all on your pressure cooker. So you have to time it accordingly. For me it took 15 minutes, and there you go. Our dals are perfectly done. It still has a shape. We don't want it to lose a shape, so it mustn't dissolve, but it must just become soft. So you can put this aside, and then we're going to take another pan and add about 4 tablespoons of butter in it. And then we're going to let it melt on medium speed. While it's melting, I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of ginger. You can add it crushed or paste. I'm also going to add in 1 teaspoon of garlic paste. And also crushed green chilies. It will give us nice spicy taste to it, because our beans and dals have no taste, so we want a little bit of spice in it. Now we're going to let it cook till the garlic and the ginger changes color, like to a golden brown. So we're going to let it cook without mixing. So you can see it's almost done, and it's been cooking for about 5 minutes now. And I'm just going to mix to see if it's good. Yes, and now I'm going to add in 1 tablespoon of red chili powder. This is according to you, how much spice you eat. And also I'm adding turmeric powder. It will give our dal makhani a nice color. And also salt according to taste, because we already added salt while we were cooking our dal and our beans. And I'm going to mix and make a nice paste out of it, because this is very important step, because this is the main masala of our dal. I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon of coriander powder to give it a nice fragrance and the smell to it. I'm going to add 1 cup of tomato puree. You can add tomatoes, you can cut your tomatoes and add it in, but I like to add in puree because it's nice and it doesn't have any peels. I'm going to cover it till the water dries. Let it cover for 5 minutes. And you can see my water has almost dried. I'm going to let it cook for a little bit more. My water has dried completely, and you can see it has become a nice masala texture to it. And now I'm going to add in the cooked dals and beans in it. And then we're going to mix it. This was our main steps. It's quite easy to make. People think it's very difficult to make this recipe, but it's actually very easy to make this. The main ingredient was the butter to it, and we really added in the beginning. And we're going to let it cook on medium speed and let it boil till it becomes thick and to our desired consistency. And now we're going to add in full cream, about half a cup, and we're going to stir. Because at this point it might burn because the cream is making the texture more thicker. So you're going to mix and stir continuously at this point, and then we're going to let it cover and cook for about 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, you can see the bubbles are popping up. That means that our dal is ready now. And you can see, we can still see the beans and the dal in it. We have left it whole. And just a little bit allspice powder, cumin seeds powder also I'm going to add in now. And some crushed fenugreek leaves, just for the fragrance and the tasting for it. I'm going to let it cover. And there we go, our dal is done. So after cooking for a little bit more while, then I dished out, and now we can garnish it with full cream. This will just make your dal look more appetizing. You can enjoy it with homemade naans. If you haven't watched my homemade naan recipe, I will leave it in the description and on top, so please do have a look at it. It's really easy to make. So there we go, this is a full meal I prepared with dal makhani, rice and naans. So I hope you liked today's recipe. It's quite easy to make with few easy steps and ingredients that is available everywhere. So please do like, share and subscribe. See you guys next time.